Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sidebar Sessions with Raymond Domingo. And time check, it's already 11:54 in the evening, and today is August 27, 2025. As you watch this video tonight, or anumang oras ninyo na-peruse itong video na ito, I know na siguro nagtataka kayo kung bakit ganito yung naging mukha ko. Naging ganito because I was medically diagnosed last, kailan ba ito? So I have here my medical certificate. I was diagnosed on August 24, 2025 with the varicella. That's the scientific name, or in layman's term, it's the chicken pox. It is a highly contagious disease that required me to stay dito po talaga sa aking isolation area right now. No? It has been, kailan ba ako ang hindi lumabas? Last time na lumabas ako is when I got home from Tuguegarao City for the long weekend. So kung that was Thursday ng gabi, that was my last encounter with my family. And then, yung gabi niya, nagreklamo na ako ng pananakit ng katawan. I thought, kaya nga dun sa post ko, no, because we were dealing at that time dun sa medical emergency naman ng aking tatay. Because nagkaroon nga siya ng diagnosis rin with regards his prostate, no. All I thought while we were dealing with that one is it's a simple flu because it was a really stressful week for me, and baka hindi na kinaya ng immune system ko because if I remember it correctly, yung Wednesday na yon, nag-general cleaning pa ako sa apartment doon sa Tuguegarao City. And that was the week na talagang super, super gulong-gulo talaga ako. Hindi ko pa na-figure out kung ano yung mga nangyayari na naman sa buhay. Kasi it was a blur talaga. And then, Thursday ng gabi nga, no, nakaramdam na ako ano to, masakit yung katawan ko talaga. And then, come Friday, yun, na ongoing pa yung gamutan ng aking tatay. It was his test for TPSA to determine whether or not it's cancerous or not. And then, biglaan na lang na linagnat ako. Okay? And then, whole day ng Friday, it was just a flu-like. So, the symptoms were flu-like talaga. Sabi ko talaga, baka na naman yung immune system ko ay pumalya. So I took medicines, yung routine medicines for flu. Ayan. So, huwag niya na masyadong i-stare, no? Yung mukha ko, I have no filter talaga to, hopefully sa editing part, no? Meron akong mailapat somehow na parang hindi naman gaano kag-gross dyan sa video na ma-produce later, but I'm not ashamed of it. I'm here to talk about it kasi it it's taking a toll on my emotional and mental health because I have been in isolation for almost a week now. Today is Wednesday and it's supposed to be a happy week. Turns out it was a very stressful and very disappointing week. Hindi ko alam kung saan ko siya nakuha, but when I read the all about the virus, no, virus talaga siya eh, no? When I read about the virus and upon consulting my medical doctor, nakukuha siya nakakuha siya human to human, okay? Pwedeng through airborne, through sneeze, coughing, no? Yan, pwede rin yung mga surfaces, alright? Um, Suspetsa ko rin, nakuha ko talaga siya sa Tugigaraw. Hindi kasi naman ako masyadong uuwi sa Apari ng ganun katagal. So, I could have not gotten here yung virus. So, most probably, sa Tugigaraw ko siya nakuha. And I learned na meron kasing incubation period pa yung virus. It is possible that I have acquired this one 2 weeks ago already, and it just manifested nung ito na later days na. So titignan ninyo, nag-post pa nga ako no ng picture. Papakita natin. Nag-post pa ako ng picture ko. Ha? Very proud pa. It was Tuesday. Nag-post pa ako ng bear na face ko. No? So, talagang it's unpredictable. And nakaka-stress, nakaka-disappoint na yung dapat sanang weekend, no? Na medyo maayos-ayos, hindi ko na naranasan. And the worst part is I cannot attend my classes face-to-face sa law. I cannot go to my workplace sa DTI, of course, kasi it would be risky. I will be risking lives of other people because, mind you guys, it is not a joke. It's really not a joke. I say that because I thought na hindi ko na masusurvive yung first 5 days ng virus sa akin. Kasi, as I have told you kanina, nag-start lang siya as a normal flu. No? Yung mga symptoms talaga, it's a normal flu for me. I took, ano ba ito nga to? Bioflu, and then nung medyo kumirot-kirot yung mga katawan ko, and then yung sa ulo ko, yung medically prescribed gamot sa pain, yung Paradrine Forte. So I took that. Hindi rin kasi pwedeng consistent kang nagtitake doon, no? Bad sa liver, and meron kasi akong condition sa liver, no? So, na I am really careful sa mga yan. But then, it started to change nung Saturday, no? In the morning, I already noticed na merong something dito sa mouth ko. Saan ba? Dito sa part na ito. Okay? So, parang ito. So, nag-uusap pa kami ni Sheng, no? About it. Baka, bakit ang laki naman ng pimple mo dyan? No? We were laughing na baka foot and mouth disease. And then, meron nang bigla-biglang tumubo dito sa may part ng ilong ko. Dito. And then, here. Sabi ko, apay kasla may pimple breakout na kasama itong flu na ito. Kasabay nun, masakit yung ulo ko, parang sinasabunutan ako here. No? Yung constant yung sabunot sa'yo. Akala ko lang, flu. Kasi parang gano'n din yung flu. Parang yung sensitive, bigla-bigla yung mga nerve endings mo. No? So yun. Trinato ko lang siya as flu talaga. Then, nung I took a bath at 5:30, kinamusta ako ni Sheng. No, kinamusta ako ni Sheng na, kumusta ka na, tapos tinignan niya yung mukha ko. Sabi ka, salamat, agtuko ka, sabi niya. Kasi may mga nagpo-form na. I was in denial at that time, even though doon pa lang sa bathroom, nakita ko na parang ang daming tumutubo sa ko, hindi lang sa mukha ko. Hindi ganito karami noon nung Sabado. Kaunti lang yan. Pero ang marami is dito sa may body ko. So dito sa chest ko, sabi ko bakit meron? Tapos dito kasi sa may left part, dito kasi sa may left part, left arm ko, meron akong napansin na parang blister. If you know, blister, yung parang merong fluid na kasama. Okay? Meron siyang fluid na kasama dun sa loob na parang ang sarap bitakin. Pero hindi ko binitak at that time kasi ang akala ko lang may allergic reactions lang siguro ako or di kaya dala lang yun ng katawan. It's a sign of fighting or it's a sign of the body that's fighting the virus or yung influenza. Kasi hindi na ako talagang ang nasa kukote ko is influenza siya. And then, nakita ko dito sa may part na ito, meron pang ganoon na blister. Okay? And then, fast forward, nung nakita ka ni Sheng, alam niyo na pala what tuku or chicken pox looks like. So yun, alag tuku kansa. And then, tinawag niya si Mami, pina-confirm niya, alam mo, nagtuko ka talaga. So yun na. I immediately message Dr. Rowena na may ever, ano ba to? Paano ko ba siya i-describe? Ever diligent, very religious na doctor namin. No? And doctor ng bayan talaga dito sa akin. So I messaged her, Doc, sabi ko, I think I might have chicken pox. Ano pong gagawin ko? And then, yun, sinend ko yung mga pictures ko dito sa chest ko, yung blister dito sa left hand and right hand ko at that time. And then, yun, ang una niyang reply sa akin, actually, ang bilis niya eh. Ang bilis niyang nabasa. First and second. So, ang bilis niyang nabasa nung message ko. Kasi wala pang ilang minuto ito, real time natin ito, walang editing ha, para makita natin. Ito si Doc. Oh, I messaged her, August 23. That's August 23. Alright, good evening Doc, sabi ko. I have to tell you something. Hindi ako makapunta kasi I would risk. Talagang in denial ako. But I think iba ito. Sabi ko, nung naliligo ako. I really think iba siya. Hindi siya influenza. Okay? Ang akala pa namin ng umaga niya is baka nga may dengue ako. Or low yung platelet ko. O kaya nagkakarash, ganun. Tapos yun, it turned out, it was chicken pox, guys. And then I sent her yung blister. That's the blister. Yan, nag-iisa pa lang siya. If you're going to see or look at my right arm right now, hindi na ganyan. Iisa lang yan noon. Iisa lang yan noon. So, so sabi ko baka, ito yung left, and then yung right. Tig-isa sila, guys. So, wait lang. Kunaang natin. Hindi makita, no? Basta yan. So, pinakita ko sa and then, yung sa chest ko, sa part na yan. Ang bilis niya, I message her 6:43. She returned my message at 6:45. Yun na. Virus or Zovirax 400 mg 4 times a day for 7 days. And then cetirizine and then Zovirax cream on the affected part. And mas lalo akong na-stress, guys, dun sa presyo ng gamot. Kasi turned out 100 plus, hindi lang 100, guys, 100 plus ang isa. 4 times a day siya. 400 milligram. Then may cetirizine pa siya. And then may Zovirax cream ka pa na pagkamahal-mahal, guys. No? So yun. But the hardest part, guys, is when yun na, nagpakita na sila, nag-manifest na yung mga ano ba to? Ano bang tawag sa kanila? Mga blisters and rashes. Okay, yung mga chicken pox na talaga, yung pox. Okay? That was Sunday morning. Itong scalp ko, guys, tinubuan na siya ng super raming blisters pala. So since maraming blisters dito sa ulo ko, guys, lahat sila masakit. Unfortunately, I need to sleep or I need to lie down. And kapag lie down ka, syempre, yung ulo mo, mapandagam dagijay blisters. Masakit siya, guys. Hindi ako nakatulog ng Saturday ng gabi, Sunday ng umaga, Monday, Tuesday. Yan. And ngayon, Wednesday, no? Okay na siya. Kasi, medyo, I already consulted once again Dr. Rowena, Dr. Romero, ulit. Kasi hindi ko talaga siya kaya. I was sobbing, guys, dyan sa may baba ng stairs dito sa amin. Asking Sheng na hindi ko na kaya talaga. Gusto ko na magpa-admit sa hospital. Sa totoo lang, wala akong ganang kumain. No? Kasi pati blisters nandito sa may side ng mouth ko. And then, yung pinaka-reklamo ko talaga, guys, is yung pain that these blisters cause talaga. Because, for example, dito sa may, ito mga to, 2-3 days ago, masakit siya. That's why, yung parang at the back of my eyes, masakit siya na parang kailangan lang nakapikit ka. And then, samahan mo pa, guys, ng napakarami. When I say napakarami, guys, it's not only parang 20. Parang siguro, it runs parang 50, gano'n. Dito alone. Masakit siya talaga. Na parang, so, hindi ka makakatulog, no? Mahirap para sa'yo ang makatulog, and then, no-excite ka kapag bariban ka, that we say in Ilocano, no? Kapag natutulog tayo. Mahirap for you kasi super sakit niya talaga, no? I know na maraming makaka-relate, lalo na sa mga nakaranas, pero hindi ko siya inakala na ganito pala siya kahirap. And then, yun na, nagbasa-basa na. It's a viral infection pala. It's in my system eh. Kaya, nagtataka pa ako, bakit bigla-biglang may tumubo dito sa may lymph node ko? Parang naging manifest, no? Yung lymph node ko bigla-bigla, yun pala. It's a way of the body in saying that I'm fighting back against this virus, no? Yun yung parang sinasabi ng katawan. Kaya ganun, no? Sobrang hirap, guys. Yun yung pinaka I already surrendered sa totoo lang. If not for the painkillers na mefenamic acid, Dolfenal yata yung Dolfenal yung binigay ni Doc sa akin to lessen the pain. And then yung gabi ng ano ba yun? So just yesterday, no? Tuesday, yun, I started having complete sleep. That's why kaninang gising ko, okay na ako. Parang okay na. And then here comes again yung parang magka 12 o'clock is may init siya sa katawan. It's like burning. You talaga, the core. Mahirap talaga siyang i-survive. Lalo na kung mainit yung panahon. No? Iibahin na lang talaga siguro kung meron kang, cooling system, ventilation na magso-soothe dun sa mga blisters mo. Pero paano naman yung mga nakakaranas na walang ganito? Sobrang hirap. And to guys for awareness lang, baka akala kasi ninyo you are already spared sa ganito kahit na meron kayong vaccination na tinatawag. I asked my mother and she told me na um, meron daw akong vaccination against chickenpox. But then, no? But then, tinablahan pa rin ako. The good news is, since meron daw akong vaccination against chickenpox, hindi yung parang wala ka ng talagang yung hindi mahulugang karayom. No? Buti na lang ganito. So if I'm gonna focus guys, talagang makikita nyo, no? Na hindi talaga ako parang ang sakit pa kapag yung reflexes mo talagang may kasamang pain na ibibigay sa'yo. So yun, guys, no? I just want to share the journey that I've been in fighting this particular um, virus. It's virus, it's not bacteria. Okay? Yun nga, as I was saying, hindi ligtas kahit na meron kang virus. Ay, sorry. Kahit na meron kang vaccine against chickenpox. Kaya talaga, guys, kahit kapag may surface pa rin, ugaliin pa rin natin, no, na maghugas ng kamay, magdala ng alcohol. I stopped that kasi. So, it's my fault. No, it's entirely my fault. And then, iniisip ko, yung after effects, sobrang laki, no? Sobrang vast nung kailangan kong pagbayaran just because of this virus. I cannot attend my classes for 2 weeks face to face. Buti na lang may mga online classes for our professors living outside the province, no? Ito, home confinement for 2 weeks because it's a communicable disease. Here is my notarized medical certificate kasi yun yung kailangan sa law school. So I already passed no yung letter ko. But still, I have to attend my classes naman. Siguro naman since I had the courage to record an episode of my podcast ngayong gabi, meron rin akong lakas ng loob na humarap sa aking mga professors and mga classmates sa law school, even virtually, with this kind of face because there's nothing to be ashamed of. Because as you can see, I'm really fighting back. No, it's my way. Once again, this sidebar sessions really helps me a lot because whatever na hindi ko mailabas no sa mga tao, mga kasama ko ay nailalabas ko dito. Kaysa naman ma-depress ako, no? I know this is a long way. It's still Wednesday. Magta-Thursday. It's 1 week tomorrow na nasa home confinement ako. Because puti na lang talaga, no? Hindi na ako umalis dito sa kakalagyan ko ngayon. Kasi mas marami sana akong nahawa ng mga bata, yung pamangkin ko. Lalo na because I'm really fond of him. No? Buti na lang talaga. Mahahawa si Sheng. Siya ang nag-aalaga sa akin ngayon. Mga bata, sila Krypton, sila Chanel. No, buti na lang nagka-chickenpox na si Chanel. And then si Krypton, no, isang pamangkin, hindi pa siya nagkakaroon ng chickenpox kaya talagang kailangan mag-ingat. Yung mga nakakasalumuha ko every day, they will run the risk of getting this virus. So no one has to suffer. Ako na lang. I will stay here until I am cleared by my doctor to go outside na and attend my undertakings. No? Pero since 2 weeks ito, I think I'll be okay by September 8, naku, Diyos ko, sobrang raming nawala sa akin. Maraming trabaho na kailangang tapusin, ang raming endeavors na kailangang gampanan. Lalo na sa law school, Diyos ko, yun talaga ang biggest disappointment ko kasi I'm really prepared now. Kasi I'm in the last stretch. Guys, this is so disappointing to me. Lalo na, yung first 3 days of the week are purely face-to-face. I have agency with Attorney Tangi. I have banking laws with Prosec Nash. I have international humanitarian laws or international criminal laws under Reverend Father Ranhilio Aquino. So what luck must have been, no, na ganun ang nangyari sa akin that day kung kailan ko man siya na-acquire. Sana hindi na lang ako pumunta kung saan man, siguro sa mall ba yan, no? Sana nakamask na lang ako palagi. Sana hindi ko pa tinanggal yung alcohol or hand sanitizer ko sa bag ko nung nandun ako sa mall or yung nakisalamuha ako sa maraming tao. So, nasa huli talaga ang pagsisisi. And this should be a lesson sa inyong lahat, no? Lalo na ngayon, I checked with my classmate who happens to be employed sa CVMC. Her name is Ate Jen. No? Ang sabi niya sa akin, nung sinabi ko sa kanya hindi ako makaka-attend kasi General Assembly pa namin kahapon sa College of Law. Ang sabi niya sa akin ay, sabi niya sa akin, marami daw nai-infect ngayon eh. So, maraming nai-infect ngayon ng virus na ito. Sabi niya, uso ngayon yan. Sabi niya, 2 weeks ago, nag-duty ako sa Amulong, Bukas Center, yung kasama ko sa office na hawaan din. See? Talaga, no? Lalo na sa Peeps there, in Tuguegarao City, merong recurring virus dyan na, see guys, I was infected. And wala nang problem kasi when I arrived last Wednesday sa apartment, nag-general cleaning ako with all the Zonrox, no, lahat to clean the room and all. And then I was infected. Must have not been the surface. Siguro airborne. I don't know. I'm not in the business to know now because ito na, currently ko na siyang pinagdadaanan. 7 days yung gamutan, but the confinement should be 2 weeks, guys. And sana hindi magpeklat to, guys, kasi kakasal ako ng December. Imagine nyo yung peklat na ito, nakafocus sa'yo yung camera, tapos ganyan. Ay, naku dyan, guys, talaga. Ewan ko talaga kung ano nangyari. But hopefully, maayos, no? This episode, akala natin, no, ang episode 2 will be about my law school journey or what? Naging chickenpox journey. And may this serve as an awareness, a warning to each and every one of us na kahit nawala tayo sa pandemic, we treat as if every day pwede tayong matamaan ng virus. Okay? Lalo na yung mga bata. Okay? So, siguro as we end, para lang sa kaalaman ng mga madla na makikinig at manonood ng ating podcast tonight, there are 3 stages of chickenpox according to Mayo Clinic, this is Cleveland Clinic. Alright? Ang sabi dito, The stage 1 is a red and bumpy rash that this can last a few days. Wala pa siyang blister. Because sa stage 2, doon na yung fluid-filled blistered rash. So the blisters break open after about 1 to 2 days. Yeah, nag-open siya after 2 days. Stage 3 is when the blisters is scab over. Yun na. No, yung parang makati siya, guys. And then, tanggal-tanggal ka na. That's the last stage, no? Even though the rash goes through 3 stages, sabi dito, you could have all types of bumps at the same time. This means some bumps can be forming while others are already breaking open. Oh, the entire rash can last up about 10 days. Oh my God. Up to 10 days ko siyang mararanasan, guys, no? So, good luck sa akin. Sana ay gumaling na ako. And I'm really thankful na tapos na yung days na hindi ako makatulog kasi super stressful talaga siya, guys. Hindi ko talaga ma-describe. Nahiyak na naman ako. Kasi akala ko na talaga hindi ko siya masusurvive. Gusto ko na talagang magpa-confine kay Sheng. Sabi ko sa kanya talaga, love, idalaan ako di hospital kasi hindi ko na talaga siya kaya noon. Yung night na yun. No? Kasi kahit anong gawin ko, hindi talaga ako makatulog. Guys. Nag-start siya. Sabado yan. Tapos Sunday. Because we had a bingo bonanza. No? Virtually. Kahit nag-bingo bonanza, di ba? Kaya't ngunit na ibaling sa iba yung attention para at least man lang, no? Mawala yung sakit sana ng ulo mo or di kaya makatulog ka, you tire yourself out. Pero pagod na ako. Feeling ko na pagod na ako that time pero hindi ko magawang matulog because masakit talaga siya. Kitib-kitib dati ulo. And then, panay yung heartbeat ko. Narahili ko talaga na hindi nagpapatulog sa akin. So yun. Sobrang hirap talaga niya, guys. So dito may question. Where does chickenpox usually start? You usually start getting chickenpox on your face. Yeah. Totoo, nauna talaga siya sa face. Dito sa may lips ko. Guys. No, dito sa may left part ng lips ko. Okay? And then from there, it spreads to the rest of your body all the way to your fingers and toes. Okay? Yung mga symptoms nito, guys. Low-grade fever, feeling tired yan, headache, yan yung sinasabi ko, a stomach ache that makes you not want to eat yan. Wala akong ganang kumain and nakikita yan ni Sheng kasi nadidismaya siya na nagdadala siya ng pagkain ko tapos hindi ko makain lahat. Sabi niya, kumain ka ba? Yeah, talagang into red ko lang nangan, diba, kasi sa tutuusin, no, wala talaga akong malasahan. Tapos, yun nga, parang wala kang ganang kumain talaga. No? A skin rash that's very itchy and looks like many small blisters. Bumps filled with a liquid that looks like milky water. Scabs after the blisters break. Skin that looks blotchy. And then crusty spots that fade away. So lahat sana ng mga nakaranas guys na nakakanood dito, pwede ninyong i-share sa comment section kung ano yung mga pinampawala ninyo ng mga peklat after because that would really help me guys. May ready ako guys. It would be the most it will be the happiest day of my life and then ganitong mukha ko guys. Please tulungan ninyo. I'm asking for help kung ano yung mga maire-recommend ninyong ano ba yan? Aloe vera ba yan? May specific brand ba? Ano yung pwede ninyong maibigay sa akin as I go on with my home confinement based on your experiences as medically prescribed or yung mga sinabi sa inyo ng mga peers or mga family, relatives, friends ninyo na pwedeng makapagpatanggal ng rash. Guys, it would be very helpful to me. And since it's 12:31 a.m., I need to rest, guys. I would be ending yung second episode natin. Um, abang-abang tayo sa third episode because there I will answer questions na matagal nang gusto uh, ninyo paano ko sabihin, but I will answer questions thrown by my followers and then yung mga nag-send through NGL link. Ayan, sasagutin natin isa-isa. Then my fourth episode would be to 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 focus on law school. Hopefully, we'll bring another guest, with that particular episode in mind. Yan guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the episode because this will be an awareness for everybody. Sana ay patuloy ninyo akong suportahan at mahalin kahit na ganito ang mukha. No? I'm still the same Raymond Domingo and this is Sidebar Sessions. Good night guys, good night. Thank you so much.